What's going on, guys? This video is all about reaching your maximum potential. I'm going to give you 3 things that you can think about when you're training to help you get to a higher level. Some of you guys are going to think these 3 things are obvious, but I want you to really dig deeper, think a little harder about what I'm saying, and try to apply it to your training. The first key to reaching your maximum potential is intensity. You're like, duh. Well, most of you guys and girls don't have it. You think you're close, but you're really not. There's another level you can get to when you're training. You can't do everything at 85%. You're better knocking the volume down, doing less reps, and raising the intensity. You can't have both. You can't have crazy volume and crazy intensity. We're human beings. It's not possible. Something has to give, whether the intensity is low and the volume is high, or if you switch that, intensity becomes high, the volume has to be low. You can't have both, where a lot of you guys are just doing reps and reps and reps and reps, and you're never actually getting that game speed. Your touches aren't getting quicker, your shots aren't getting harder, you're not getting faster with and without the ball, all that stuff. That's why you're kind of plateauing when you're getting to 16, 17, 18, 19 years old and so on. You want to keep improving, so you have to train smarter and pick your moments and try to replicate a real game versus just doing busy work all the time at a sub-maximum intensity. The second key is intent. I know we just talked about intensity. Again, if you fix intensity and you go hard and you do everything at the right speed that we need, it doesn't matter if it's the right intensity if you're doing the wrong thing. You're still gonna go backwards. You need to really think about what exercises and what type of techniques you really need to master. Maybe you're playing outside back, right? There's only like 5 or 7 things you really need to master. Again, that's a random number, 5 to 7. It might be more, it might be less, but think about it. You need good distribution, up the line, diagonal pings. You need to be disciplined in your shape. You need to be able to defend 1v1 on an island. You need to be able to start a good counterattack with a good prep touch. You need to be able to overlap and get forward, and maybe you have to be able to go 1v1 and get service. You need to focus on those key things. If you're a wide player, maybe one of my drills is just, engaging a cone and working on clean lines, and then come back and do it again and again. Maybe I do a different drill where I'm just working on one quick step and a whip. Again, there's much intent behind that. I'm not just kicking balls to kick balls. I'm gonna get 5 balls, put myself in a situation that I really need to work on, and I'll make sure I execute it over and over again. I'm not just gonna grab random cones and random balls and just do random drills, because there's no intent behind that. You're just kicking the kick. Focus on your technique. So again, have that intensity, but you need to have intent behind what you're doing as well. You can't just go hard. Any 5-year-old can go hard. You need to have the intent to make sure you really get to that next level. The third tip I'll give you is being educated. You need to have the knowledge for what needs to be done and when to do it. For example, maybe you have no idea what your work to rest ratio should be. How many reps should I do? How long should I rest? You need to seek out that knowledge. Find people that know more than you and just be a sponge. Maybe you're in the gym doing all the wrong things, doing all the wrong exercises. Maybe you have the intensity. Maybe you're focusing on your form, but if you have the wrong exercise at the wrong time, it doesn't matter if you had the first 2. You're done for. You're gonna go backwards and not progress the way you need. You need to educate yourself. I learned the hard way. I did so much work. I couldn't have worked any harder, but I didn't make much progress because I wasn't educated on training. I didn't know what to do, when to do it, where to do it in the program. You need to figure this stuff out and really research and study, and then you can apply it to the field. If you get that third tip, your money, and you really will skyrocket. Really think about what I'm saying, guys. Don't let it go in one ear and out the other. Everything I'm saying is pretty basic, but really think about it, man. You need intensity, you need intent, and you need to educate yourself. If you do those 3 things, you will reach your maximum potential.